Tarot, astrology, and other divinatory arts are not a replacement or substitute for psychiatric or physical health care. Blessings, everyone. It's time for another series of weekly tarot forecasts. And of course, to start it off here in the intro, we're going to talk about the card of the week, which is illustrating the big energies that are kind of moving everything that you're going to be witnessing with whatever sign you're going to watch, right? You just navigate the down bar below. Don't forget, check your rising sign to find out how a great deal of your sun sign forecast shows up, and check your moon sign for the less prominent, albeit still significant side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the week, because that's how I charge, bless, and program my deck. And, well, all real psychics actually do that. You know, I'm not just pulling cards willy-nilly. Also, this Thursday, the 19th at 5 p.m. Pacific, US and Canada, I'm having another one of my live webinars all about the big energetic shifts that are taking place this February and March, and going into depth into Saturn's move into Pisces from Aquarius and Pluto's move into Aquarius from Capricorn. So if you want to sign up and take part in that, you can, of course, just go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's $15 for entry there. Or if you are a Patreon supporter pledging $5 or more a month, you can get in for free. So what's going on when it comes to this week? We've got the High Priestess upright. And the High Priestess is all about reveals, revelations, hidden paths, the unseen, and assisted movement from limiting conditions, guidance out of the comfort zone, and departure from conventions, attachments, systems, and models that don't serve. Throughout the course of this week, a lot of us are going to be feeling this sense of release as the walls of the boxes that we have maybe put ourselves in come down. And it is going to be a very relieving feeling, because the High Priestess is all about taking off our blinders and allowing us to see paths and possibilities that we didn't allow ourselves to see before, or maybe certain conventions, systems, models, or commitments didn't allow us to see before. The High Priestess is coming in as a guide, right? The High Priestess, the wise woman, the witch, the seer, the prophetess. This is also a sign of guidance coming for each and all of us to take us up to better roads, to higher paths. In fact, you're going to find that a lot of this week is all about being set up for success by others who think outside of the box, that are getting you out of your own box and your own comfort zone, because we know no growth happens in the comfort zone. So enjoy it and be prepared for a lot of unexpected assistance and unexpected reveals, but get used to maybe being out of your box for a while. With all that being said, let's get on to your weekly forecasts. Hey there, Aries. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, the big focus, what you're really going to be noticing across the board, you've got the Two of Wands reversed. And this week is all about undoing, renegotiating, and maybe even walking back commitments, plans, strategies that are no good, have maybe pulled you off your highest road and maybe pulled other people off their highest road as well. With the Two of Wands reversed, not only are we getting a chance to renegotiate or even reverse or undo things, but we are also getting a chance to replace. And that is going to be very advantageous for all Aries people who want to take up the cup. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Ace of Swords reversed. And we're going to be catching some kind of mistake that was either made on the job, maybe by a business partner, a client, a coworker, or a boss, or if it's off the job, maybe something going on with a financial account, with a transaction, or a family member, or a living situation. Now, with the Ace of Swords reversed, if left alone, this is only going to snowball. However, if we decide to unmake this mistake, if we decide to lean in and correct it, there is some kind of hidden prize or hidden win in it for you. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Six of Cups upright. And there's going to be a pleasant reunion with the past this week as it relates to a friend or an ally that you have either been out of contact with or separated from in some way, either separated by time or separated by distance. With the Six of Cups upright, this person is not only coming back into your life to reconnect with you, which is good enough, but they may also be bringing something to you that could be very helpful or advantageous when it comes to making all of these turnarounds that we're working on this week. When it comes to your challenge, we've got the Four of Swords reversed. Be prepared to turn on a dime a few times this week. The information or the news that's coming through is going to be coming quite quickly. And with the Four of Swords reversed, there may be some difficulty in managing so much overload all at the same time, over and over again. You want to make sure that, of course, you're pacing yourself and you are allowing yourself to take time to reflect, to rest, to recharge. However, do not shut things down. If you start to get overwhelmed, don't just repel or refuse everything. Make sure that you are giving yourself time to think on it, sleep on it, great, come up with a plan. But we have a lot of good things that are coming in disguise, and we have a lot of good things that are coming fast. And you don't want to cut off your nose to spite your face. You don't want to turn down good opportunities just to take a nap. Just ask for a little bit of time, but don't refuse or reject things that could be good for you just because you're feeling stressed. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Hanged Man reversed. And your love life is going through a lot of this as well, because there seems to be a release or an expulsion of something that has been binding or bunching up your relationships, or if you are single or available, something that has been keeping you from being able to entertain a new relationship. And the same thing is going on with partners and partner potentials, because the Hangman reverse is all about getting oneself off the hook, relieving oneself of bad commitments, as well as cutting off bad attachments. These could be things that could be coming into your love life because of, how our household is involved with others. This could be maybe something going on in a partner's life outside of the relationship, or this could be something that is enabling a partner-to-be to finally start getting serious about a relationship. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. Your big spiritual theme or the big focus is the Knight of Pentacles upright. This week is rife with new long-term commitments that are going to be putting you in a very secure way, both socially and financially. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's really important not to take decisions that are, or opportunities that are being put on the table lightly. A lot of these things are going to be long-term commitments in some way, long-term unions, long-term alliances, and you want to make sure that you are not being frivolous with them. You take them seriously because they're going to be very good to you, but you also remember that your word is your bond when it comes to what you do sign off on. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Three of Cups upright, and it looks like you're getting hooked up by a lot of people this week. The Three of Cups is all about our friends, our entourage, showing up for us, and this could be a time where a lot of you are getting a chance to step in to a space where you are getting maybe new role opportunities, new job opportunities, somebody's putting in a good word for you, you're getting popularized, and you may even find that opportunities for money outside of your normal are going to be populated, or populating, I should say, because of the help of your friends or your colleagues, your support system. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Swords reversed. Things may be going very well and good for you this week, but you may end up having to talk somebody off a ledge when it comes to a friend or a relative. The Nine of Swords reversed is always a warning about a self-fulfilling prophecy that doesn't need to happen. And you may need to intervene when it comes to maybe a family member or a friend or a business partner or ally that may be acting against their own best interest because they are reacting to some kind of stress, anxiety, or fear that has spun them out. And in order to stop them from making it happen by reacting to it, you may need to intervene. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Seven of Cups upright. Be careful this week not to keep everything in the realm of imagination, because the Seven of Cups as a challenge can sometimes be a warning against waffling, a warning against keeping your options open for too long, a warning against hesitation, a warning against sitting and contemplating and processing too much. Get your head in the game every once in a while. Be prepared to make some commitments. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed by the good things that are coming your way. Be prepared to make some decisions that you're going to need to stick to, of course, with that Knight of Pentacles. Otherwise, a lot of blessings may pass you by. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Hierophant reversed, or in this deck, the High Priest reversed. And a lot of you are going to get a chance to enjoy a different kind of relationship with your partner. The Hierophant reversed is all about dropping some kind of convention, dropping some kind of rule or tradition or style in favor of something that is more natural and supportive to us, our family, and our relationship or our marriage. And this is something that may come because maybe something that was limiting us or blocking us or forcing us to behave in this way or live this way, however it goes, is disappearing. But we are getting a chance to be ourselves and have our relationship and our family and our household on our own terms now. When it comes to those of you who are single or are available to new people, you're going to get a chance to meet somebody who does bring this experience with them, brings this out of you. But they may actually be somebody that is a type that you are very compatible with, that you may not have a lot of experience with compared to what your usual may be. Now, I always say we have more than one type baked into our astrology charts. Some people have 5, most people have 3. And I feel like a lot of you are going to get a chance to see what some of your other types are. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. And your big spiritual theme, or the big focus this week, is the Knight of Swords reversed. And this is going to be a week where we are getting a chance to finally do some elimination work when it comes to chaos in our lives or the sources of chaos in our world. Because the Knight of Swords reversed is an avatar of chaos, right? It's highly impulsive, ungrounded, unstable, dysregulated, disorganized. And the Knight of Swords reversed can often indicate chaotic situations that are keeping things from being able to grow, right? The Knight of Swords reversed, it usually shows up when it's like we have to pay attention. What is the reason we can't have or keep nice things? And there's going to be a huge focus this week on getting rid of the causes and the cores of chaos in your world. But be ready, because you are going to have to lay down the law with situations and possibly even with people where you've been a bit too permissive or patient in the past. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Death card reversed. And there is going to be a point where a project, a role, or maybe a financial agenda that you have comes to a full stop, and we need to be ready to go about meeting our needs or maybe rising to the next level or advancing ourselves another way. The death card reverse can sometimes show up where there's a dead end. There is some kind of block or we've hit the end of the line, and it doesn't mean that you are stuck there, but we may have to change things up a little bit as far as our future goes, professionally, financially, or even with a living situation. The death card reversed is indicating a need to pay attention to where we need to let something go that we've refused to let go, and now we need to let go of something that we've refused to let go, but the longer we refuse to let it go, the longer it's going to work against us. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Four of Pentacles upright. And it does look like a lot of you Gemini people may be shutting down some kind of line of communication or point of contact that has been creating a lot of chaos or delays or disorganization in your life. The Four of Pentacles is you closing a door, slamming a door. This could be on maybe not necessarily a good friend, but somebody that you once considered a friend. This could be you taking space from a family member or deciding to walk away from a group or a community that you have been a part of. With the Four of Pentacles, you are taking your energy and your activities back to yourself, so that you might spruce them up, polish them up, and protect them from, let's just say, chaotic weather, chaotic energy that other people, seem to have no scruples about introducing into your world. When it comes to your challenge this week, you have the Lover's card upright, focusing on the win-wins. Focusing on, and giving your attention and your energy to the win-wins, as opposed to letting the lose-lose or the lose-win situations dominate your focus. Because the Lover's card upright is indicating this is going to be a good week for you when you decide to follow your heart about where you want to put your energy and your investments, your time and your loyalty. Sometimes the Lovers shows up as a challenge where we need to pay attention to where we might let the most chaotic or the most difficult or the most costly or the most out of control take over our lives, and that could be a bit of codependency, or we may decide to reward negativity with our positivity, and instead we need to change our reward system, not only where we feel rewarded, but the rewards we give to others, and focus on the win-win connections and the win-win commitments instead. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Star upright, and we've got some really good news about something turning a corner in love. Now, for those of you who are maybe curious about a partner or a partner-to-be, this could be some kind of lift going on in their world, or this may be a gift, a development that they are letting you know about something that you are working on together, starting to advance, starting to grow. The Star card upright is also talking about a payoff that is finally materializing, something that we may not necessarily have 100% right now, but we are getting a chance to sample. We are getting a chance to take a day in the life. We are getting a chance to see what it would be like to have a relationship in this kind of world. And the same thing may be going on with those of you available to new people, taking a relationship for a test drive with somebody you're interested in, or maybe somebody new. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. Your big spiritual theme or the big focus for this week is the Queen of Swords upright. And it looks like everything is just lining up to finally solve some long-standing blocks, long-standing obstacles, or challenges that you have just kind of learned to live with. The Queen of Swords is all about your world changing to be more accommodating to you at your best. However, you might want to be ready. You may be witnessing the hammer kind of coming down on people or on situations that are not getting their act together fast enough. It's not necessarily going to be pretty all the time, but there's nothing you can really do about it. Just make sure you don't let yourself get held back, because this is working for you. With the Queen of Swords upright, this is all about things finally getting solved, adjusted, or remediated for your own good, as well as the good of other people involved in these situations. It's just that the Queen of Swords really doesn't waste a lot of time with processing emotions when focusing on solutions, and so it's sort of more about efficiency this week. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, we've got the Six of Wands upright. And this week spells a tremendous victory for you Cancerian people as it relates to a financial or professional ambition that you have been waiting to see pay off. The Six of Wands could indicate a yes answer. It's one of the few cut and dry yes answer cards to some kind of inquiry or request you have made, whether you've been waiting to see if something gets okayed or you are waiting to see how something is going to be received. This is also great news when it comes to the promotion of you, whether it's literally an opportunity for a promotion or another way to grow in terms of your earning power, your status, and your station. That's all on the table. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the King of Wands reversed. And this week, there may be something that comes up where a person is brought to task that you wish better for, but you know they kind of had this coming. This could be a friend or a relative that's a bit of a screw-off, a bit of a spaz, a bit immature, a bit flaky, maybe even just a tad too wild for their own good. And yeah, I'm looking at that Queen of Swords upright. This could be some harsh, true news that has to come about this person. And this could be something that changes the direction of a social group, a family plan, or a project you're involved in if this person is also involved. However, this is happening for everyone's own good. Maybe they have to go through a wake-up call. Usually the King of Wands reverse does have to go through a wake-up call or 10 before he gets his act together. But must be done. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the King of Cups reversed. And with the King of Cups reversed, pay attention, Cancer. This is you, right? Cardinal water. You want to make sure that you don't stand in the way of just rewards, because you might not necessarily be doing yourself any favors by blocking it. The King of Cups reverse is all about paying attention to where certain insecurities or certain attachments have been working against us in some way, and yet they have been permitted to exist. Where if we've been too indulgent, or maybe too permissive, or taking too much pity, or letting pity control the decisions we need to make in the highest interest of all concerned, and not allowing us to do that. Maybe the King of Cups reversed is making us feel insecure about a big win with the Six of Wands, and we don't need any of that crap. Or maybe the King of Cups reversed has you maybe not allowing yourself to just let the problems with the King of Wands reversed run their course and solve themselves. Get out of your own way when this card shows up. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Six of Pentacles upright. And this week, it does look like there's going to be some very good news about something that you and a partner or partner-to-be something you have really wished that you could incorporate into the relationship or finally do, or a place you would really like to take your love life, your marriage, your family, now having a chance to finally happen. Whether it's because the time is there, the money is there, the people are there, everything is just finally all coming together. In fact, the Six of Pentacles upright is indicating this could be coming because of some kind of influx of good luck from this person, from your partner or your partner-to-be, something that they have received, or perhaps something coming from outside of the relationship to bless your household or bless this union. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme of the big focus is the Seven of Wands, reversed. Time to pay attention to how we fight our battles. And I'm saying we because I'm a Leo moon, so, this is my less prominent side story of the week. The Seven of Wands reversed always calls our attention to where we are not fighting our battles the right way. We might be going about a certain strategy incorrectly. We may be not defending what we need to defend. We may be defending the wrong cause, or we may be going about a certain problem-solving endeavor in a way that is keeping the problem going. With the Seven of Wands reversed, it's time to change our whole battle strategy up. Don't defend the wrong cause. Don't fight for the wrong people. You may have to back away from a situation where you have taken a side, or you may need to be ready to relieve yourself of a situation that is a lost cause. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Devil upright. And it does look like there is going to be a confrontation when it comes to a situation where an attachment, a person, a commitment, a contract is starting to work against you, or maybe it's just revealed it's been working against you the whole time. This could be a person, right? A coworker. This could be a teammate. This could be a collaborator, a client or a customer, or perhaps maybe a financial arrangement that you've got going on with a family member or a household matter. With the Devil card upright, there really isn't a way to redeem this situation. You have just got to fight it off. Because the Seven of Wands reversed is very clear. We have maybe let something in that does not belong here. If this is not already going on, it may get revealed. It's been kind of hiding in plain sight, or this could be a new arrival, whether it's new to arrive in your life this week, or maybe something that has shown up in recent weeks, recent history. Got to get ready to let it go. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And it looks like there may be some news about a contact that is getting into some kind of trouble with something that they have not been doing their own adult due diligence with taking care of. This could be something that they are supposed to be handling for a group or for the family, or something that they needed to be more hands-on with where they were hands-off. This could be something that you stand to inherit and maybe even profit from, right? If this suddenly gets handed off to you. Or this could be something that is just simply becoming apparent to you because you need to see what is going on with this person and in this area so that you can adjust your own future plans accordingly. But I am seeing there is a bullet dodged and possibly an inheritance acquired also coming through in your favor here. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles upright. Being a better nurturer and being a better protector of that which is truly meaningful and important to you, right? The Queen of Pentacles upright is the mom card, and it's all about being the strong mama bear. And again, we all have that divine masculine and divine feminine energy in each and every one of us, and this is that divine mama bear energy coming through. Where is it that you need to be a better protector of what you are creating, of your space, right? Be careful of too many cooks in the kitchen, It's okay to have a few extra cooks with you if you like them there, but also make sure that they are good cooks in the kitchen. Don't welcome crappy cooks into the kitchen. You're allowed to have a couple, but make sure they're good. The Queen of Pentacles is all about focusing on what is serving in the happiest, healthiest, most balanced and grounded way for all concerned, so that everyone involved in this situation is happy, healthy, prospering, and in balance. With the Queen of Pentacles as a challenge, though, we got to see, okay, where do we have to be good enforcers of this and not put up with any ungrounded craziness or unfairness or chaos or dysfunction? When it comes to relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Five of Cups reversed. And this week, there is some really good news in love because the Five of Cups reversed is indicating something getting brought back to life or getting replaced that was lost long ago. For those of you who are coupled or are married, this could be something that you and a partner had to give up in your relationship or in your marriage or in your family for whatever reason, right? Maybe hard times or difficult times in the past forced us to, toss something we wish we didn't have to. Luckily, this week, there is a retrieval or a replacement fixing something, putting something back together as though it never went away. For those of you who are single or available to new people, yes, this could be a relationship opportunity that never quite got off the ground in the past, and there may be a bit of a revisit. It may be the same person, or it could be a new person that still would be bringing the same kind of relationship dynamic to the table. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme or the big focus is the Nine of Cups upright. This is the week where a lot of wishes and promises that have been on standby are finally getting granted, getting fulfilled in your favor. This is going to be a week of victory after victory after victory. The important thing to keep in mind with the Nine of Cups is that because all of these things seem to be happening at once, you are going to want to get ready to adjust some of your plans for the rest of the month, as well as maybe your environment, to accommodate all of this good news. Pay attention. With the Nine of Cups, we see a great deal of yes answers for things that have been up in the air. We see a lot of opportunities to go ahead with certain, dreams or certain ambitions or plans that have been kind of, again, waiting on standby, but you are going to want to make sure that you can accommodate them because this is all happening for you and you want to make sure you are good for it. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Justice card upright, and it looks like something is coming down the pipeline for you that has been waiting in the wings, something that maybe you've been waiting on an external decision on, a rule to change, maybe a contract or a promise here to get fulfilled. The Justice card is a commitment to an easier street, an easier life, financially and professionally. Some of you may be finding out about a big win that is going in your favor, or a transformation to the normal, to the law of the land, to the way business is run in your office or in your industry. And a lot of you may be getting engaged in some new long-term financial and professional commitments that are a huge cut above what you are used to or have become used to in your life. In your whole life, or maybe just in recent history, it doesn't matter. Everything is going on up. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Eight of Cups upright. And it does look like there's going to be some really good news that is coming from somebody that you are presently at a distance from, whether it's a physical distance or a time distance. The Eight of Cups is all about closing a distance so that you can work more closely with somebody that is a very valuable ally, friend, partner, collaborator, and you may be finding out about an opportunity that you can really, get involved in, really start to invest in, that's going to have a huge payoff here as well. The Eight of Cups may also indicate some news about a departure or a move going on in your social circle that is going to prompt you to get ready to adjust course, maybe make a move yourself, or some kind of change going on in another household or in another corner of your social life that is also going to be advantageous for you and them. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Eight of Wands reversed. Be careful to pace things properly. We've got a lot of good news this week, but you want to make sure that you are not rushing yourself and you are not stalling yourself at the same time. A lot of the times with the Eight of Wands reversed, we have to look at our availability. We've got to look at our work ethic. We got to look at the way we actually, conduct ourselves on a day-to-day basis so that we can meet and accommodate, right, the wishes that are getting granted. And so be mindful, right? A lot of things are not going to be able to just kind of stay as they've been, right? When wishes get granted, they can turn our world upside down. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, we've got the Queen of Cups upright. And it looks like love is getting lifted up by a helpful third party this week. The Queen of Cups is stepping forward and pulling off some kind of miracle for you in your love life. Now, this could be somebody that is a friend of yours, or maybe a friend of a partner-to-be, or a family member of yours, or a family member of a partner-to-be. Or if you are married or are coupled, this could be an ally of you and your partner stepping forward, going above and beyond the call of duty in pulling off this miracle. But what is happening with the Queen of Cups is an act of love. It's an act of generosity, an act of support that is going to show its worth and show its value immediately. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. Your big spiritual theme of the big focus for this week is the Ten of Swords, reversed. And this is an example of a good reversed card. So I don't want anyone out there going, I see a reversal, and doing all the drama. The Ten of Swords reversed is all about getting out of dodge in situations that are harmful, no good, working against us, getting a chance to dodge a bullet in a maybe precarious situation or an oppressive situation, as well as also getting a chance to swerve into a winning lane, even though it may not feel like it's in the order of operations of things. Usually the Ten of Swords reversed, we have a moment where suddenly a lot of negative or oppressive situations just disappear. However, you want to let them disappear, because with the Ten of Swords reversed, we have a chance to escape a lot of things that have been working against us, even though maybe escape hasn't been in sight in a while. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you have the King of Pentacles upright. Somebody out there likes you. The King of Pentacles is all about getting a chance to step into an extremely wealthy way because of the help of somebody with a lot of power and a lot of clout giving it to you or investing it in you. The King of Pentacles could show up as a really cool boss or a powerful influence, authority figure, whether they're a new person or this is somebody that is just kind of stepping forward out of the woodwork to help you out. The King of Pentacles is changing something about your work life, your financial life, or if this is happening off the job, maybe this is an authority figure or a benevolent leader in your life that is changing something about your home life or about an investment strategy that that you have. There is a big win here because of what this person is able to pull off for you. The King of Pentacles is also setting you up for success by transforming the very tools and the people that you are working with. And you may be finding that this is setting a new normal when it comes to your earning power. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Three of Swords reversed. And here's an example of another reversed card that could be very good for us. The Three of Swords reversed is all about the removal of some kind of obstacle or some kind of barrier or pain that has stood between us and maybe having the ideal relationship we want to have with somebody important to us, a friend, a collaborator, a family member, maybe, yes, even a partner or potential partner. With the Three of Swords reversed, whatever bad influence or maybe old business, old wounds, or dramas that may have been there in that person's life or in yours or in the group or in the family or whatever, are also getting a chance to be cleared and expelled. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Be mindful of where you need to be okay with letting go of some things that you're attached to that are not worthy of being attached to you. The Nine of Pentacles reversed is talking about knowing when to maybe give up on things that are not worthy investments, as well as give up on things that are not worthy inclusions in your life, right? Attachments that are draining you, or maybe strategies or procedures that are not paying off. We have a lot of cards here that are saying you're getting into a winning lane, you're getting into a hot streak. Why would you codependently hold on to things that are riding your coattails or weighing you down? When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And this week spells a new commitment for sure. The Two of Pentacles is all about simplifying a relationship or relationship opportunity so that we can get down to brass tacks and finally commit the way we want to commit. This could be a week where a lot of distractions, a lot of outside interference when it comes to a relationship situation finally go away. Some of you may be finding that a partner or a spouse is simplifying their life in order to make this possible, or you and a partner as a united front are getting a chance to finally commit to a future plan or future investment that you have not been able to fully invest yourselves in. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Two of Pentacles reversed is indicating that there will be somebody stepping forward this week or somebody stepping forward from recent history that desires such a commitment as well. And for those of you that have been playing the field, well, I think you're going to have a chance to make up your mind now. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme or the big focus is the Five of Wands, upright. Be prepared. You are going to have to throw your weight around a bit more than you've been used to. The Five of Wands is all about standing your ground, getting ready to compete, being okay with dissenting every once in a while against what you maybe have been feeling pressured or have been pressured to go along with when it comes to certain plans, projects, or people. The Five of Wands is also indicating that, going your own way may also require you to be ready to resist or dissent against certain things that have maybe been put in your life that you think you're supposed to manage or you think you're supposed to live with. Be all right with, making some room for yourself this week, taking some of your own and putting that first. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Moon reversed. This week, it does look like you're going to uncover some kind of shortcut or some kind of easy money or easy growth opportunity when it comes to a professional or business matter. The Moon card reversed is all about finding buried treasure, something that maybe not everybody was able to see for its true value or virtue. This could be a job opportunity, a project, or maybe even something you decide you want to do at home. And there will also be an opportunity with the Moon card reversed for some of you to sidestep an unnecessarily long or difficult road when it comes to stepping into a more profitable position on the job and off the job when it comes to your financial life. So keep your eyes peeled and, be prepared to examine things that other people are maybe not appreciating as much as they should. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Fool reversed. This week, there may be some issues coming up with an associate, a friend, a relative, maybe to a certain degree, even like a business partnership or a collaborator that is holding back progress with a promising new venture or promising new opportunity. With the Fool card reversed, we often see somebody who is overly cautious, overly pessimistic. Maybe they are being too self-protective, or they are walling themselves up and they're not taking the leaps that they need to take. They are not doing the work that they need to do in order for their own success, but they've become a ball and chain for you in some way. A closed mind is closing doors, and this is a week where you may need to go your own way or dissent here. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Empress reversed. Be careful of things that are their own worst enemy, and be careful of people that are their own worst enemy this week, right? That's kind of the subtitle of the Empress reversed. Where is it that something is actually doing its own harm? The Empress reverse can sometimes show up where we need to have a keener eye on investments, on time spent, projects, ourselves, strategies, or people that we keep trying to make things work with, or we keep trying to polish, or we keep trying to raise up, when actually the problem is the very matter itself, or the way we're connecting, the way we're doing the work, or who we're connecting with. With the Empress card reversed, it's time to step back from trying to polish something that won't get polished, bless something that won't survive the blessing, or raise the value or the worth of something that won't get there, and think about you, think about your own. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Nine of Wands reversed. And this week, there is going to be some kind of news coming out from hiding or coming out from concealment in a good way, because the Nine of Wands reversed is all about locked doors getting opened, especially when it comes to opportunities for deeper intimacy. This could be a beautiful week for you and your partner, or you and your partner intended, or your spouse, because there is an emotional wall or a social wall coming down. People are letting their hair down, people are letting themselves be more free, and there is a way to connect on a much more deeply satisfying and, very erotic, but also sentimentally fulfilling level. This could be a partner opening up to you with things that maybe they're not always so comfortable sharing. They're going through a bit of an awakening. They're letting down their armor. Or for those of you who are single or available to new people, you're going to be meeting somebody who is capable of wearing their heart on their sleeve and communicating in this way. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hi there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme, the big focus is the King of Swords, upright. Be prepared for some very helpful, very positive, very supportive interventions going on in all areas of your life that you may need to be ready for a bit of re-education with at the same time. The King of Swords always shows up to improve and transform our world. However, he has a tendency to kind of do this in the way Gordon Ramsay might save a hotel that might need some polishing. And you may find that this kind of experience is going on in many different circles and many corners of your world this week. However, the King of Swords is doing this all in your favor. So be prepared to lean in to a lot of the adjustments that are getting enforced, right? Not just put on the table, but put forward into being, because there may be some wins you didn't think you could attain at this stage because of them. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Hermit upright. And it does look like some kind of private offer, private opportunity, private proposition is going to come your way to take part in maybe a project, a role, or financial opportunity that isn't really for everybody. And when I say that, I mean it might not even get made public. This might be a conversation that's going on behind closed doors at the office. This may be a special project or to-do you might be doing with a close friend, a collaborator, or a family member. But with the Hermit, this is something that is quite promising. There's something very gainful here. I also feel that with the Hermit, you might be getting taken under some kind of tutelage this week, or have an opportunity to take it on in order to advance your career or expand your earning power. Just keep in mind with the Hermit that you are going to need to be ready to take on a lot of new information that may change the way you look at your role, you look at your career, or you look at your finances. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, we've got the Four of Cups upright. And there's something going on where you're going to need to pay attention to something or somebody that you may have forgotten about this week. The Four of Cups is indicating your attention is kind of getting pulled in one direction where you need to be able to see or do more. There could be a very demanding situation going on with a group or a family member that you are, not able to do any more with, or, do any more because of, or there could be something going on where a certain schedule or a certain arrangement is blocking you from being able to take on this forgotten or misplaced opportunity or person that does need to be pulled closer into your life. So see what you can do to rearrange that. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the World reversed. And the World card reversed is all about do-overs, starting again, and getting second chances. It's not necessarily a bad card, but in a challenge position, sometimes the World card reverse can ask us to be ready to unmake and rebuild all at the same time when it comes to how we have organized our lives, how we've organized our world, and, how we've secured everything around us. Do-over opportunities can be very good for us, of course, when it comes to maybe doing over something that could maybe yield us more money or bring us more happiness, or do over something that changes our reputation or changes our social arrangements or improves our relationships. Of course, that's all beautiful, but the challenge with the World card reversed is also we've got to evolve on our beliefs, our thinking patterns, our thinking strategies in order to make the do-over successful. So be prepared. Again, you're getting the Gordon Ramsay treatment as well, but it'll be worth it. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you have the Ace of Cups reversed. This week, there may be a point where you're going to have to help a partner or a partner-to-be or a partner intended to come forward with feelings that they are not sharing, that they are afraid to share out loud. Now, this may have nothing to do with you. The Ace of Cups reversed, however, often indicates somebody suffering in silence or keeping something to themselves because they don't think it's okay to share. And they may be afraid of coming forward with something. Maybe they're not afraid of how you will react, but they just don't feel right about the way that they feel. They may have to open up about, maybe losing love for something going on in their own life, their own job, their own friendships, their own family. Maybe there is something going on in the way that we've been carrying on the relationship, or even something going on with one of your friends or your family members that your partner needs to come clean about as far as how they really feel. And it is a painful situation for them, right? They may have to be like, look, your brother said this to me and I really didn't like that. Or, this person's making me uncomfortable. We need to find a way to make it safer to have an open door policy because maybe a partner is not believing that, or they need to be reassured that they don't have to walk on eggshells around you. And this may even open up the opportunity for new love for single Sagittarius people because there may be somebody who doesn't know we're approachable. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. And your big spiritual theme, or the big focus for your week, is the Ten of Pentacles, upright. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this is a week where you are getting transported into a completely new atmosphere and environment in all areas of your life. The Ten of Pentacles is all about long-term security, wealth, happiness, prosperity, and being able to plant new roots in these spaces of your life as well. With the Ten of Pentacles upright, you may be in for some very big wins that do require you to be ready to migrate yourself from corners of your life where you have spent too much time. And you may also find that because the Ten of Pentacles is working in your favor, there may be some things in your life that are just getting built over by better specimens, better support, better help, and greater wealth that you would be happy to receive. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Seven of Swords reversed, and there is a pleasant return going on this week. The Seven of Swords reversed is all about something that was missed, lost, passed over, or even stolen returning to you. It's a boomerang effect. And a lot of you may be in for some unexpected good news, especially when it comes to maybe roles, transfer opportunities, jobs, promotions, or even money itself that slipped through our fingers or was snatched out from under us for some reason in the past. The Seven of Swords reversed is saying, hold up, we got some good news here for you. Be prepared, though. With the Seven of Swords reversed, we may need to adjust plans we're walking into this week or even the rest of the month with, because this is catching us off our guard in a good way, but it does kind of change the way we're going to go through the next couple of weeks. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Tower reversed. And this week, you may be hearing about some news going on in another household. This isn't happening to you or your household directly, but vicariously, it will be affecting some kind of joint effort or joint arrangement. The Tower card reversed often indicates a situation where an era is coming to an end in another person's life. Again, we're kind of witnessing it. It's not happening to us, but it may affect us in such a way because it changes how we are connecting to those people. Sometimes this can be very positive. This could be a big break or breakthrough going on in their world, which is coming to you as well. Or this could be something that is coming to an end that you may have seen this coming, but this other person did not. And so be prepared again. Some unexpected news may throw a lot of plans you've already laid for this week up in the air. This isn't happening to you directly, but you may get called upon to get involved. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This week, you're going to want to pay attention to where things might be, where you've been going a little bit slow in your life, too slow to be making the progress you could make. Now, the Eight of Pentacles reversed could indicate we might be slow on the upkeep or slow on the uptake when it comes to good news, right? As we saw with the Ten of Pentacles or the Seven of Swords reversed. Or we might be too slow to leave a situation that would be good for us to leave. Where have we been too careful, or where is it we have been prioritizing the wrong details and ignoring other details? There may be some things that you feel like you're stuck with, or that you are doing over and over and over again that are draining you, that you don't really need to do anymore. What is it that you've been doing out of habit, or where have you been too slow to advance yourself because of habit? We've all been there every once in a while. This week, see where is it you might be getting in your own way. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Ace of Wands reversed. And this week, a lot of you Capricorn people are going to find that you and a partner, you and a spouse, are getting a chance to finally confront an arrangement, a lifestyle, or maybe something that has been a normal in our household or our relationship or our marriage that we are both very unhappy with, and finally do something about, putting it out, right? Putting out the fire, putting out the issue. This is a good card for that, but I do want to say as well, with the Ace of Wands reversed, this can also be a challenge that comes up after something puts us and our partner in a bit of a conflict with each other. The same thing, we're both unhappy about the same unhappy situation, but nobody's doing anything about it, and so we're taking it out on each other. Make sure that we're not people who do that, and we focus on putting out the fire instead, because this is going to be a good week for you in love if we know where to aim our frustration and our energy, and we know where to put it out. The Ace of Wands reversed is indicating as well, for those of you who are single or available to new people, be careful about getting overly frustrated in a situation with a new person because of some other matter that is getting in the way and, again, causing problems in new love. That needs to be tackled and dealt with. All of the frustration should go towards that, not towards you and the other person. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme or your big focus is the Three of Wands reversed, which is all about, finding out what you've been missing out on, or finding out about things that you could still have if you turn around and look at them. Because the Three of Wands reversed is all about missed opportunities that can still be attained. Sometimes the Three of Wands reversed, however, does require us to go back and re-engage with things that are not necessarily trying to engage with us. These could be work opportunities, these could be projects, whatever. But with the Three of Wands reversed, there are some things going on that maybe you've not had the time to notice or invest in that could still be really, really good for you. And you're going to see exactly what those are and where they are and how and when they showed up this week. The Three of Wands reversed is also indicating a need to pay attention to where certain desires or certain expectations are not manifesting, because we may not have actually acknowledged where they were already manifest for us. We just needed to actually engage that which showed up for us. So turning around, seeing what we've been missing out on, that's what this week is all about. When it comes to material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, we've got the sun upright. It's a beautiful, beautiful week when it comes to work and money, because the sun is all about a fix, a permanent fix, a transition into a happier world, not only on the job, but even in your life outside of work. The sun is all about clearing away the shadows and the burdens, or the, let's just say, uncomplimentary attachments or involvements that we have been stuck with financially or professionally for some time, easing things up, bringing in more joy, and as well as more comfort and easy wealth. With the Sun card upright, you may be noticing some kind of change in a development at work or in your career, or possibly a new role or a new opportunity that is going to set you up or put you in a commitment where you are connecting with a revenue stream that is a cut above what you are used to, making things in all other areas of your life a hell of a lot easier and a hell of a lot more convenient. The Sun is also a great card for those of you that have maybe been house hunting or looking to make some kind of transformation to your home environment, whether you're looking for the space for it or the money for it. All of it seems to be coming together this week. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Chariot reversed. And it looks like there may be something going on with an involvement, a collaborator, a friend, a relative, where that person or maybe that group, if it's a whole household or it's a whole team, is kind of coming apart at the seams. And you are going to need to be ready to take a step back from the situation. The Chariot card reverse can indicate a person or maybe an involvement or a pursuit that is out of control, not able to handle a high stress situation, or could be creating more problems as it's trying to process and assess its problems. And you don't want you or anything valuable near this situation. The Chariot reversed, however, can also be advantageous, believe it or not. Maybe not for them, but for you, in the sense that there may also be something coming up this week that you are being gifted or granted because of something going on in your environment that will ask you to maybe change your lane in order to be able to get closer to it or to work with it. But you may have to take your leave of some chaotic, disorganized stuff that you've probably spent too much time with anyway. With your challenge of the week, you do have the Five of Swords upright. Be ready. You're going to probably end up hurting some feelings this week. The Five of Swords is all about ending conflict when it's in a challenge position, not carrying things on, not letting things spin out, maybe even, yes, being the harsh voice of truth. And this may be something that comes up with the Chariot reversed, for instance, where you're kind of like, I can't have things that are valuable to me near any of this mess. Or you may find yourself in a situation with the Five of Swords where you have to take your leave of a situation that's not getting better so that you can enjoy the Sun card upright. Or maybe you have got to eat some crow when it comes to accepting a good opportunity that you didn't know was a good opportunity with the Three of Wands reversed. Either way, you are the one in charge of how this experience is doled out this week. But your biggest challenge is to make sure that you understand that the only reason that this is happening is because it's necessary. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Queen of Wands reversed. And this week, there may be something that comes up in a relationship where we find out that an aspect of our love life is getting dominated, oppressed, or manipulated in some way. Now, the Queen of Wands reversed, I'm feeling, could be a bully. Somebody that is stepping forward and either abusing and manipulating you, or abusing and manipulating your partner, or all of the above, right? The whole household, the whole marriage. And there is going to be a point where we have to stand our ground against this Queen of Wands reversed, right? There's a Five of Swords upright experience, if there ever was one, right? The Queen of Wands reversed more often than not gets their way through terrorism in a way, right? Emotional terrorism. If you don't do this, I'm going to do this. I'm going to act out. I'm going to freak out. I'm going to get belligerent. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to make a scene. I'm going to embarrass this. I'm going to tear this down. And there may be something like that going on where it's controlling your partner, or it's controlling you, or maybe your potential partner, for those of you who are single or available. And we may need to say or do something about it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com. Hey there, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting January 16th, 2023. This week, your big spiritual theme or the big focus is the Ten of Wands upright. And this week is all about labor-intensive wins, very demanding success. Just overall big moves, big gains, whatever they are, right? Promotion, relationships, work advancements, moves, it doesn't matter. We've got all kinds of big scores that you are cashing in on. And yet, at the same time, with the Ten of Wands, it's almost like there is just too much to try to pull off or cram together or make work all at once. It's okay, you will find a way to do it. But with the Ten of Wands, you want to be ready to pace yourself this week. Because with the Ten of Wands, a lot of the times it's sort of what we want is manifesting. It's coming forth into being. It's finally here. But there may be some things that need to be reorganized or displaced or rearranged, and we might not have been prepared to do that, and it's kind of catching us off guard. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Page of Swords upright, and it does look like some very important meetings, very important interviews and talks are going to be taking place that could be speeding you along when it comes to attaining a new income normal, or maybe putting you in a space where you are finally getting a chance to step into the fast lane when it comes to climbing up your professional ladder or jumping in your status, or maybe accelerating the progress of a project or a financial ambition. With the Page of Swords upright, or the Princess of Swords upright, though, you are going to want to be ready to really hammer out all of the details that maybe people have been glossing over. Sometimes we need to know what all of these things entail. We're still going to be able to get them. It's still coming together. But we need to now get down to business where we were not as detail-oriented before. Because sometimes the Page of Swords can go a little bit too quickly, can kind of move a little bit too fast, and we might not know what we're in for. It'll be worth it, but it would also be better to know ahead of time. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Knight of Cups upright, and it looks like there is going to be some kind of very important gesture or gift coming your way from an important friend or ally or family member. The Knight of Cups is basically doing this as a testament of their loyalty, of their appreciation, their devotion to you and the friendship or the connection, the partnership, the family relationship. But what they bring is also something that is going to have an immediate ripple effect on not only the relationship you have with them, but something that they know is a deeply personal dream or aspiration that you have. The Knight of Cups is also indicating that there may also be a gift of somebody taking care of something for you that was on your list that would have been very challenging for you to do all by yourself. When it comes to your challenge this week, you have the Page of Wands reversed, or the Princess of Wands reversed. And this week, you may need to be ready to let go of some things that you think you're supposed to complete or fulfill that you don't. Okay, the Page of Wands reversed, the Princess of Wands reversed, it can be a card of bailing out, but as a challenge, you're being asked to bail out, to get ready to let go of some things, to remove some things from your space, right? My God, you're going to have enough on your back with the Ten of Wands upright. However, that may be a challenge because you may feel bad about bailing out of something, or you may be made to feel bad by somebody who doesn't care about why it's important you do. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Temperance card reversed. And this week, there is going to be there's an important moment this week with the Temperance card reversed where you and a partner, you and a spouse, or you and a partner-to-be, or you and a partner intended are going to have to sit down about a certain incompatibility that needs to be respected. in this relationship or in the situation. Incompatibility is not a dirty word, by the way, right? We need to... Healthy relationships, of course, know how to manage incompatibilities. And there could be something going on where people are being forced to endure something they don't need to endure because I don't know why. And with the Temperance card reversed, this could be a situation where we need to respect an incompatibility, right? Okay, I like this, my partner doesn't like this. You know, I like hanging out with these people, my partner doesn't. I like, you know, this activity, or this is my spiritual path, but my partner does things a different way. It's okay to have those differences. It's the differences that make love interesting. But I feel like with the Temperance card reversed, there is something that is not a interesting incompatibility or an interesting difference that might be oppressive in this situation. And it does look like a lot of partnerships are going to have an opportunity to finally work that out. This may not even be something between you and your partner. This could be something that you and your partner both don't want to do or don't want to do anymore, and we've just both been afraid to speak up about it. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.